Dude, I'm so bad at openings. Hi, welcome to the second.
I thought you were going to count down.
Which we didn't end up doing this time.
2-1. Welcome to episode 2 of the Alan Smithy's podcast, a week late.
Oh, yeah.
Just a bit.
Brought to you by yours. Actually, we're not even a week late. We're just a couple days late.
Well, if we post this as soon as we're done with it, essentially.
Well, I'm literally going to edit it right after this.
Yeah,
so
done.
Doesn't take too long. Play a bit Overwatch. And then
cool.
edit it.
But thanks for that, Eddie.
Hey, you're welcome.
No, it's okay. No, Eddie
Everyone
was
getting sick.
So,
I was sick as fuck, and I'm still sort of sick.
Yeah, no, me
it's all
too.
good.
I almost passed out during work today.
Oh,
So that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm feeling better tonight.
Sucks to be a little bitch, you know?
I'm sure when I get home,
I just play.
I'm going to pass out and...
You know what the best part of getting NyQuil?
And wake up to the Benji's thing, so to be a little bitch echoing in my head.
I'll be like, I'm going to work.
Yeah.
The best part of being sick is having the leftover NyQuil that you use the week after.
Yeah?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
such good material for a movie podcast.
Yeah.
Talking about Advil.
Well,
freaking NyQuil.
Well, this movie podcast is brought to you by Better Audio and less table tapping.
Less table tapping for sure.
I'm
Hey.
gonna fucking kill you. Okay, see this? You can use that to tap.
I can tap that ass.
There you go.
Won't be as loud.
No. Anyways, we're back again this week. Super excited to be with you guys again. Gonna be talking about some movies and TV shows, like always. So we're gonna get into.
Can I start off first of all?
Okay, first of
Can
all.
I explain the name?
Oh, that's right.
Because we didn't explain the name in the first episode.
Name.
Would have been pretty good to do.
Yeah, name origins.
But
But-
we're people.
Yeah, we didn't want to do that. So let's do it today.
Why are we? We need to really push out the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
None of us have been doing that.
Yeah,
Alex is my guy for the casuals, but I don't.
Really? Has he been pushing that at all? I'm not
Yeah,
friends
he's
with
actually
Facebook.
pushing it out. Yeah.
I'm not friends with him.
Whoa, I know. I just honestly.
I'm
That's,
not just
Yeah, no, I'm
friends
just
with
not
him.
friends with him.
no, that's my bad.
Glad you got the joke.
I haven't been on it.
Oh, it's all good. We should all kind of be on it. I don't have a
No,
Facebook, so
this week.
What?
because I'm not a slave to social media. You freaking
I feel
fascist.
like only true slaves say that.
All right, I'll make a Facebook tonight. Okay, so Alan Smithy. Let me explain where this guy comes from. Alan Smithy is the name that directors use when they hate the film they created and they don't want their name on the film because they're so embarrassed about it. You can check out the list of films created under these names. Some great ones. Mighty Ducks 3, I think it was.
Yep.
One of the Hellraisers, probably Hellraiser 4. And
Probably.
like I told you guys when I mentioned the name, American History X was supposed to be an Alan Smithy film because I can't remember the name of the director's name. That's not just good.
The name of his name. Yeah.
The name of his name.
Okay.
I can't remember the director's name, but it's a really good movie. He apparently hated it, so he wanted to get that Alan Smithied
Yeah.
up. But good thing he didn't because it was a great fucking
Well,
film.
now we have a really shitty podcast. Then nobody will know who makes it.
Oh,
yeah, pretty much.
Wait, we never introduced ourselves.
We did. Well, not this time. Last time.
My name's Benji, joined today with
Eddie.
And then Zach.
Cool.
Dun-dun.
Yeah,
we
done.
did that. So now we've done our intros. We've talked about useless shit.
Check.
We've explained what our podcast is.
Finally, that one was a big check.
Dude, we've knocked a lot off on this podcast.
I think
so-
podcast's over.
Well,
See you guys next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a great fucking night.
Sure.
Enjoy life.
No, don't.
No,
Don't-
please,
yeah,
please,
hate
please,
yourself,
please,
hate
please,
your
please,
life.
we want to make money.
Yes.
Sponsor us, please. So what we're gonna get into today first is the movie of the week. Yay! Some music's gonna play here, maybe
Sure.
if I'm not too lazy and when I'm editing. But
So there's not going to be any music.
yeah, probably not. Anyways, so this week
Benji's
watched-
favorite film.
Oh, of all time.
His favorite film. We mentioned it last week,
oh my god,
and Benji just does not stop talking about it
Yeah.
since he's
but-
seen it.
Not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
I
The Godfather.
I
Let's talk about it.
watched-
You hated it.
I watched that movie is the embodiment of a question mark. That's
The
how
fuck.
Can we say
It's-
the name of the film? Because I said Godfather, and people were going to believe it for a while.
No, it's the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yep.
Now, when they described the movie to me last week, they were like, "Oh, it's just an interesting." Granted, it is, but I didn't think it was gonna be shit, which was shit.
Oh, you're going to have so
I
many
didn't-
people.
Okay.
So many people are going to hate you.
I'll say this: like, I didn't like it for the fact that, like,
you don't know what's going on the whole time.
Well, not only that, but I got it, but I didn't want to get it. You know,
it take you out of your comfort zone. Is that what it is?
No, it's like
too many transvestites for you.
It's too I don't know, man. I just nothing made the fucking songs. I was like, okay, I was trying to get into it, and I was like,
somebody touch me.
I hate that song.
That's
my least favorite.
That's my favorite.
That's my
because she goes 7 octaves higher than any human should ever go.
She was pretty nice.
She was, yeah. I mean, Susan Sarandon can definitely.
That was her name.
Oh yeah.
I think it really had to do with the fact that I'm not really a big fan of that style of music. Their voices, that might be it. Their voices are. I think the blonde buff dude, the creation.
You thought he was the hottest?
No. Well, yeah, but
no.
He
it's pretty rocking.
I think he had the best. Yeah. I think he had one of the better voices.
He did have a good voice
out of all of them. Even Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, he doesn't necessarily have a singing voice.
He has a really fucking voice.
It's an interesting voice.
Yeah, it's just whenever he talks or sings.
I will say though, I will agree with the sentiment that, what you said last week. It's something you should watch at least once. Or attempt to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those films that... I mean, I think that's the truth about most cult classic films. If we're thinking about things like Evil Dead and...
Well, I mean, I watched Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction.
Great film.
Right? Which I could see why, but I feel like that one speaks to a larger audience.
You know, I was kind of disappointed when I first saw that. I totally thought it'd be better on Juice.
You know what? The first time I saw this film... I was disappointed because it was definitely built up for me.
Yeah.
Like I was saying last time, with any film when we were talking about Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
I was saying don't get into it assuming it's going to be as good as everybody says it is because it's going to be way more.
Yeah.
And I got into the Pulp Fiction assuming it's going to be a lot better because I've seen other Quentin Tarantino films and I enjoyed them. Well, so I watched Pulp Fiction and I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, but it's not my favorite, and that's the thing about most people are like, it's one of the greatest films of all time. I think Reservoir Dogs is better. If you've seen that one,
I've seen both of those.
I think Reservoir Dogs is a lot better.
I enjoyed both of them.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with Pulp Fiction was the dark comedy was actually super funny to me. I really enjoyed John Travolta. And
yeah, dude, he's so good.
The black guy, Samuel L. Jackson.
Sam Jackson.
Yeah, I don't know why I just forgot his name for a second. Yeah, I really enjoyed them.
Motherfucking planes.
Motherfucking planes with these motherfucking snakes.
Tired of them.
Plane snakes.
Get them out of here.
But yeah, I really enjoyed their characters. They were legitimately funny.
Yeah, they're funny.
But in Rocky Horror, I couldn't
relate.
Okay, the humor was there. I just didn't laugh.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I've ever laughed at that film. I enjoy it because I like the music. Because I'm a big fan of that style of music.
Yeah. I think the only part that really made me laugh is the guy in the wheelchair, all of a sudden being able to move his legs.
Oh yeah,
and still being in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
No, that was funny. But then after that, you're like, oh, okay, those weird lasers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the music is what ended up selling me on it because. Well, I like that genre of music, and I don't know, Tim Curry's song is probably what sold it for me, because the Time Warp is an alright song, and it's the popular one, which is the one where they're all dancing in the hall room. But Tim Curry's song, I was like, this song is fucking good. And then I heard the rest of it, and it just kept getting better for me.
Yeah, it didn't tickle my fancy. The songs, they're okay. Yeah. I mean, it's okay movie. Mm-hmm. It just... To sit through it twice was actually a lot harder. I didn't even watch it. I was on my phone because I'm like, I know the plot. It's hard to follow.
Stop tapping shit, Zach.
No,
it really is. It really is hard to follow. But that's kind of why I like it. That's why if you've ever seen a Coen Brothers film, have you? Big Lebowski.
Yes.
Oh Brother Where Art Thou? Have you seen it?
I don't know. It's
so those kind of films. Nothing is ever happening in that film. If you ever watched The Big Lebowski, nothing's really ever happening. There's no plot. It's just shit's happening, right? One thing leads to another, and then there's another thing unrelated to the shit that's happening over here. Yeah. But it's just a thing that's happening.
I guess throw John Goodman in there, and then
I mean, there's a whole scene that I was watching where they have a private detective who's following the dude.
Yeah. And
when you watch that film, he doesn't ever really show up ever again. I don't think, if I remember correctly. And he has nothing to do with anything. There was just a scene where the guy's like, I've been following you. Or some shit like that. And I think that's why I enjoy those films, because nothing's really going on. It's just kind of like, you're just watching somebody live his life.
And at the very end, accumulates.
Yeah. And so for me, like, Rocky Horror Picture was kind of that, but in a more sci-fi kind of way. Up until the end, where there is plot in that little bit, where they're like, I'm tired of your shit.
Oh, he's from transsexual Transylvania.
Yeah, it really is just like, it really is just a couple who ended up being in a weird fucking situation. And I think that's what I liked about it. Though I like really weird films. Going back to The Wicker Man, which you guys should watch.
We're going to watch tonight, but...
That film...
You already picked this week's, so we're picking...
What was this week's? Oh, no, last week's. I would have rather you guys watch The Wicker Man, but I'm down to pick another one.
Okay.
But when you guys watch The Wicker Man, it's going to be a weird film, too. Not as weird.
Hey, as long as I only gotta endure that shit once every 3 weeks.
Yeah, just...
I'm cool.
Don't even worry about it.
Alright.
I got you.
You guys might enjoy it, but it's a weird one.
Anywho's a what's-its. Let's, I don't know. Let's fucking rate the shit. Out of 10. I give it, I don't know, 6 transsexual Transylvanians out of 9.
You know what? 6 is
69.
6 is higher than I thought you would give it.
Yeah, actually.
Honestly.
Well, I just was going for the joke.
I'm kind of like the same, like, 7, 6 area. Like, I understand at the time, it was a big movie just because transsexuals in the 70s, 80s area, that's really big. But, like, it's not all movies are going to be your thing.
Well, and I mean...
It was a good movie.
That's movie. I think that's one of those films that really talk to, like, the gay, lesbian, bisexual, like, that... And, transsexual.
Yeah, because they just remade it with an actual...
Well, yeah, because the thing about that film is I was watching, like, some sort of documentary on it or something, and there was a lot of people who were watching it that were like, it really helped me feel more comfortable with myself, and I'm like, that's cool. I mean, I'm not gay personally, but
I guess I
get that.
If you were that, you know what I mean? Like, it would say, oh, cool, there's people out there.
I can see how it speaks to you. For me,
like
as a film, as a film itself, I rate it like a 3. Or a 4.
Okay, thank God. I was giving it that high.
No. Yeah. As a film itself, I give it like a 4.
Well, I'll give it
how far I enjoyed it.
A 3 out of 3.
Like an 8 or a 9.
A 2 out of 3 divided. 2 out of 3. That's
good.
The 69. It's still there.
69. Yeah. No. I think as a film itself, plot, acting was pretty good. You can believe all those characters were what they were supposed to be. I think. But like as a film,
out of all the characters there, like Tim Curry was
the most believable.
My favorite. Yeah, I feel like he really owned the role.
Yeah, he did
better.
Honestly, a better job than just based off a lot of his other stuff. He definitely owned it very well.
Yeah,
and he committed to.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like most of the actors there, I mean, there was some iffy like I would have recasted that, but most of the actors there, you believe it.
Yeah.
But again, like as a film, like a 4, you know. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. So
like the cast,
enjoyability.
Score.
I like an 8 or a 9. Yeah, I enjoyed the film.
That's cool. All right, well, for next week, we'll just get the film for this.
Yeah,
week.
what is going to be the film for next week? Or this week?
I don't know. Let's do paper, rock, scissors.
I think it's about your time to pick a film.
I mean, I have one in mind.
Oh.
Well, let's go a little bit further.
Let's go films
into the 2000s.
Okay.
And
the far future.
The best era in
movies.
Jetsons
movie. In the far future.
The Flintstones film. The live
I'm
action
gonna go
one?
ahead and recommend. Not really recommend. Why's your phone?
That's not my phone. That's somebody else's.
It's your iPad, actually. You dumb bitch.
Anyways, so it's a movie that popped up in my head earlier this week. Someone mentioned something.
Not Serbian film, right?
No. And I had to Google. I literally Googled. And tell me if you guys can guess the film. I Googled crime film with balls that predict future.
Oh shit! Is it
Minority Report?
Minority Report.
Yeah.
I have to watch this film because I still haven't seen it.
It's okay.
I know plot points. I know that.
Well, the plot isn't the best. It's got Tom Cruise running.
This is a film that I keep hearing about recently too. I was telling you about Logan Run.
Yeah. So a couple reasons why I'm recommending it is, I recently got to rewatch Shanghai Noon.
Good film.
Rush Hour 1 and 2. Basically all those TNT, TBS films that come on all the time. Minority Report was one of those, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to revisit it. We'll watch it. We'll discuss it a little bit next week.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it.
And another thing is that a lot of the things in that film kind of speak to what's going on today and kind of how close we are to getting to some of those things too.
Yeah, I would love a windy gun. That's...
I can't remember if I mentioned it last podcast, but yeah, that was definitely one that I've been hearing about way too recently, way too often. then I'm just like, I have to watch it.
And then as an extra bonus, I want you guys to all come in with your favorite Christmas movie. So don't say anything. That's for the next podcast. Okay. What's your Christmas movie and why? Yeah. So stop thinking about it because we're still doing this.
Okay.
And
can I tell you a quick Christmas movie kind of story?
On our next Christmas podcast. Yeah.
I'll forget
I'm sorry,
it.
due to my Jewish heritage, it's a holiday podcast.
No.
I'm not
Due to my Mormon heritage.
Oh, it's funny.
I don't know. We have Mormon listeners.
I still need to see the Book of Mormon.
Someone from work was like, "Hey, anybody who wants to go watch Rogue One? I'm going on Tuesday and 10th." I was like, "I'm Catholic. I abstain from Star Wars."
Oh, wait, technically, it is another religion.
It is. It was a religion for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still
There's
going.
Rogue One comes out in like 9 days.
The 14th.
Dude, it's 4 days. Oh my god.
That's one I'm probably going to end up watching.
We're going to have so much content for this. Yeah. Anyways, we need to, like,
next week, Christmas films, Star Wars,
when the
Star Trek,
the number 7 came out.
Yeah.
I actually, like, waited in line to go watch that.
I saw it the day after it came out.
I saw the day it came out.
But I saw it in my little small garbage town that I live in.
Oh.
And so there wasn't that many people.
You can say Salinas, it's okay.
Not Salinas, but it's not as bad as that.
You go to the theater over here because nobody goes to it, and it's always empty.
Yeah, the Marine. Oh, yeah, it is really.
Oh, yeah,
really nice.
Awesome, let's do it.
But
Rogue One, I'm down.
No, you need to watch Fantastic Beasts though.
Another Star Wars movie that is actually better than 1, 2, and 3. Fanboys.
What? Hold on.
Better than
what is
1,
this
2, and 3?
blasphemy? Better than Big
1, 2, and 3. Those are the ones that you pick.
No, I'm saying it's better than that.
No, they're better than that. Yeah, Fanboys I saw ages ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember plot points or anything,
but I
remember really enjoying it.
Them trying to steal the
original
group of friends, trying to steal the episode 1 when it first comes out, and they want to see it before it's aired.
That's right.
And it's kind of like the journey with it, and their sadness and happiness and Rush.
Cool. Rush the band?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
So it's actually a really good movie. It's got the Balls of Fury curly guy.
Oh yeah. And I can't remember the female actress, but she's hot. She's hot.
And then it's got Sorcerer's Apprentice, skinny guy, Jewish Canadian. And This Is the End. Seth Rogen's like best friend.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
And bad.
Yeah. Can't remember his name.
I know Seth Rogen.
Yeah. I hate you. Anyways, so let's get in it. Let's go ahead and transition into some movie news. And maybe someday I'll make like a really cool graphic that pops up on the screen with some music, but that's not today. Anyways, but yeah, so just a couple things that we were just gonna go over really quickly, because I fucking love Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man trailer dropped, Homecoming,
which looks pretty good.
It looks good, yeah. I haven't been honestly, superhero movies haven't really been my thing recently because they're all kind of following the same formula recently,
relying on action.
Yeah, I mean, come on, superhero movie with action? Fuck that. I'm here for the romance of Batman and It Begins.
And Robin.
Or not Batman and Robin.
Wait, which one of you hadn't seen it?
Which one?
Where's Rachel?
Batman Begins?
Yeah, Batman versus Superman.
I haven't seen it.
I saw it. It was dark. It was an okay movie. I enjoyed the darkness of it. I wish it was almost a bit darker, but...
Yeah. Anyways, going back to Spider-Man, this trailer is getting me excited. Yeah. I haven't seen the last 2 Spider-Mans with what's-his-face.
Oh, I've seen every single one.
But
so Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, the ones with Andrew Garfield. I hear those were mediocre. They might be good. I've never seen them.
It's like if you took those and you combine them with the...
Tobey Maguire
films, like, you do have a perfect film. Because it's like...
Well, because I hear he does a pretty good Spider-Man, but his Peter Parker's garbage.
Yeah.
And then Tobey Maguire does a garbage Spider-Man and a good
Peter Parker, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But I say that having not seen the second one. But I was never really interested in those because it was just like another superhero movie that just looked kind of generic.
I mean, it's gone to the point where they really can't use the same story again. Mm-hmm. Like they've used Mary Jane, they used Gwen. Yeah. And now they're going. I don't know who the hell these people are.
Again, is it just Black Gwen?
They just made her black.
Yeah, I think it's Black Gwen.
Yeah,
that's her name in the film. Peter Parker. Hey, Black Gwen, come here.
Yes. Harry's
we're gonna go watch a film.
I guess.
Asian.
The Somalian kid that's with him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The best friends.
Yeah, I guess that's Harry.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't. Anyway, it looks good.
Yeah.
And I'm actually excited for a superhero.
I just hope it doesn't turn into...
I feel like he'd be an interesting Goblin.
I hope it doesn't turn into, like, just
be an overweight.
a setup movie. You know what I mean? Like
a
movie just that exists for the sake of.
Well, sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
But I hope they don't retell the fucking origin story again.
Well, I mean, they are.
Well, I mean, it is because it's him starting out,
but
they may not go into like it's not him. Oh, Uncle Ben died.
Yeah, I don't want to see all that shit again because
it doesn't look like it's going
that
way.
I think
that's the thing is all the intro.
Yeah.
Because if it already happened, I think I'm all. I
think it's slightly origin, just not the very beginning origin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like him starting out after everything's happened.
I just don't want
that. I would love to
Robert Downey Jr. to
take the fucking screen,
take the film over. You know what I mean? Like I feel like. And
don't get me wrong, I love the guy.
No, he's great, but I mean, I want to see a movie about Spider-Man, not fucking Iron Man.
Yeah, they really are hammering like the Marvel universe, and we're all in the same universe, and it's like that's cool, and I like it. But I don't fucking need Iron Man in my Spider-Man film this time.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's gonna be in there because there was a shot of him there, but I hope it's like
that's
the ending,
like
the ending credits. You know.
Oh, I think it could be more towards the beginning.
I think it'll be somewhere in the beginning, near the middle, or something like that. And I don't mind that. And I don't mind if he comes in like once or twice during the film after that. But I just don't want him to be like
throwing some cast at his ass.
Yeah, I don't want him to be like the one being like, "I'm your mentor. Let me teach you how to be a superhero," kind of bullshit. You know?
Yeah.
Which I mean, if that's what happens and it just
I just
turns out
hope
to be
it's good.
that's
I mean,
fine.
coming off with Doctor Strange, like
that was good.
Still need to watch it.
I want it to be good. You know what I mean? Like I want it to not suck.
Yeah.
You know,
it's kind of like when you see kids play, like you want it to be good, you don't want it to be a failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
a few kids' fault.
I mean, it depends the kind of person you are. If they fail, I'll lose my shit.
Yeah.
But that's a kid's play. If it's a Spider-Man film that I paid money to go see, I'd probably be a little more emotional.
Yeah, exactly.
Emotional.
Yeah.
I'm $7 worth of emotion into this. Sorry, $10.
Yeah, it's compared to a kid's play that I just sneaked into.
Speaking of like regret, I remember the one time I've only paid. I would say I've only paid once to see an Adam Sandler movie.
Shit! Which one was it?
It was the one.
Was it Daddy Daycare?
Jack and Jill.
The one with Vanilla Ice in it.
Oh, That's My Boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't his worst.
There's been worse. Have you seen Little Nicky?
That was the first.
I love Little Nicky.
I liked it as a kid.
I still like it. Honestly,
I rewatched it. Like, holy shit!
I mean, it's an awful. You can't go into any Adam Sandler movie and expecting good stuff. I love that sense of humor.
But what's hilarious though is that when the movie started, we came in late to the movie, and you know how it opens up with him just like cussing a ton, and then you see a mom take her kid out with like covering his ears, walking out of the theater. I was like, "You dumb."
Who the fuck takes her kid to an Adam Sandler?
Office Christmas Party, like a movie you immediately know, okay, that's not for kids. It's rated R kind of area. It's kid probably isn't going to enjoy this.
Yeah.
Right behind us is like a 6-year-old kid, and then you're like covering every time there's like a titty and a boobie and like covering the eyes, and you're like, okay, that's what you're going to cover, not all the foul bad language. Like, come on.
How was it?
It was good. It was really good. Honestly,
was it actually funny?
It was great. I enjoyed it better than I thought I would.
I might have to watch it.
You know what they need to bring back in every single movie is the outtakes.
Yeah.
At the end of the credits, this had some outtakes.
Rush Hour was the king of doing that for sure.
I love that. Those. I want them to bring back. Who cares if that's special features? Seeing other random shit in the credits always makes it better because you're like, oh, they're human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they fuck up.
Yeah. That's funny.
Did Suicide Squad did that? No.
I don't know.
I might have just rewatched a bunch of bloopers from like Fresh Prince or something.
I was not a fan of Suicide Squad.
It was.
I think like the thing that bugged me at Suicide Squad is they're like, oh hey, they're people. No, that's not what we came to see. They're bad people.
Yeah. Well, we came to see. I wanted to see them be hella dope. Like the most dope. Okay, well, first of all, the fucking Slipknot. It literally killed, and like everyone's powers is like, oh, I can breathe fire, or
that annoyed me.
I'm insanely strong, or I can shoot things from 1,000 miles away. I climb ropes.
Yeah,
it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
What's your? You know he was gonna die. Like, and then you got Boomerang Man or Boomerang, or whatever.
Yeah, you needed. I mean, because here's the thing: you need a garbage supervillain to prove to the supervillains that you can get killed in a second. And it was a really dumb way of doing it.
Yeah.
They did a lot of, but here's the thing: they did a lot of garbage decisions in this film. But honestly, watching it, I enjoyed it as much as most superhero films.
I really had to turn my mind off for this one, though. Like,
that's the thing. I usually do that for superhero movies recently because they've never. I don't know. Most of them are not they're action films.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like,
and they're not clever ones. They're not like
well,
Bourne
at
Identity
at
or
least
something.
like in
They're just
like
there to be action films.
well, like in the Marvel movies, how they hide the Infinity Stones, sort of like how they turn out to be this thing, or they'll hide characters and cameos and stuff like that. I know that's like super shallow, but at least it's something to look for, you know?
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, like if you watch like Batman,
dude, they literally fought something that they couldn't deal with. Only one of them could deal with.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like it was such a powerful entity. Like. Like they were literally all useless.
No, I don't disagree that it's a garbage movie.
But he was barely useless without just some magical power kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
My thing is, if you watch like the original Batman film, not the one with what's his face, like the 70s, 60s one. I'm talking about the one with the Joker. What's his? I can't remember.
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson plays the Joker. I think Michael Keaton was Batman in that one. If you watch that one, it's fairly slow because there is a lot of like actual shit happening in the film. There's a romance in the film. There's him being fucking actual Bruce Wayne and shit. There's build up. And like, you know, I mean, there's the action bits.
Tim
Burton
one, right?
Tim Burton, yeah, that was the first Tim Burton one. He did the second one, and that one was way more Tim Burton-esque.
Yeah. Can't believe Tim Burton directed Batman films.
Yeah, he
directed too.
Everything.
Yeah, he did too. But when you watch those films, like, there's shit going on. It's like a film. It's not just a superhero film. It's a fucking film. Which is why I enjoy him so much.
Well, I mean, I really like the Batman ones because, like...
Superhero? Oh, yeah. Batman's fucking awesome.
I feel like they really pulled a lot of, like, Mission Impossible stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're good in their own way, but...
Up until Batman and Robin.
Actually, I love that one more than other ones.
I fucking love that one, but for the other
I feel like the other ones, like, they're too... like, the weird... Like, they're good, but there's too much of a twist on it. That, like, the Penguin, like, he's an actual penguin. Like, it's almost someone never even heard of Batman.
Yeah.
And, hey, I'm going to make a film about this. And then Penguin, obviously he's deformed like a penguin. No. Like...
that film was super weird.
It was like they're really weird. I mean, they're okay. They're just... I enjoyed them, but they weren't my favorite.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, those films, even the first Iron Man film... There's a lot of shit going on. He was trapped in, like, Iraq, or I forgot where he was in. But, like, there's a lot of shit going on before all the action shit. And the action shit was fucking awesome, too, don't get me wrong. But then, like, Iron Man 2 was still a bit like that.
Yeah.
And then 3 was more, action.
Just action.
And then Avengers is the same thing.
I think after Guardians of the Galaxy, they got the formula down really well.
Yeah.
Really well.
That was pretty good.
Because you kind of see the culmination of all that in Strange, where they have, like, those set action pieces.
Yeah, Strange I still haven't seen, but from the trailers that I've seen, it seems like there's a lot of shit going on besides just action, right?
You need to have the comedy that pulls it in. That one smart-ass character... that, you know, you love, want to toss my hair, Mr. Hanks.
Well, I think that maybe that's what's annoying me about it. Like, it's just a lot... Well, at least the Marvel ones are following that formula. And I haven't seen Batman vs. Superman, but I'm sure there's a lot of problems with it, too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, superhero movies have, at this point, just keep following it, which happens all the time. There's always a genre of film that gets popular.
I mean, I think at this point they've gotten it down. To the point where... Because, like, you need the formula to be able to produce good enough films, because the... huge universe that they're trying to build up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree that they've gotten it down, but I think that's was my problem with it. Because they've gotten it down to a T.
Like, we're kind of like at the point where we were before Batman. Like the new Batman came out where we were like really bad Catwoman and
there's some bad ones
stitched together. Even I've got the Halle Berry one.
I mean honestly, Suicide Squad was better than that shit.
Oh yeah,
Halle Berry film.
Yeah,
but again, it's just one of those films that honestly, with a lot of these superhero movie films now, I like turn off, and I'm just watching it to enjoy an action film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as far as action films go. That's alright.
That's cool.
It's alright.
And I feel like if I were to watch an action film, it'd be Transformers. Like those movies, I like. It just
first one,
The first one was
first
alright.
One, and then second one kind of, then third.
Honestly, I really cannot tell the difference between.
They all feel kind of similar.
They all use the same set pieces. They go to the same places. So I guess they're all fans of the desert. That's what it is.
That's kind of my problem with the action films right now, though. Not action films with superhero films. And I'm sure at some point they might die off.
Really enjoy that Minority Report.
Well, Minority Report I think I'll enjoy, and you know what, Doctor Strange I think I'll enjoy a lot too.
Yeah, it was
because it feels like a different sort of.
It honestly barely had any action in it. It was more of plot.
Well, yeah, because that's the thing. I want to watch. Well, like with the original Batman, like I was saying, I like him so much because it was like a film, but with Batman was in it.
Well, what's really cool is that they did a great job of balancing Doctor Strange's powers.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't like inherently broken from the get go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. It's good. So I'm excited, especially with Yeah, so much good stuff coming out.
Oh yeah.
But going back to Rogue One, which is coming out in 9 days, I think.
I believe so. Yeah.
There is another trailer that we watched called Valerian in the City of a Thousand Planets.
So fucking good.
Mm-hmm. Really good. And then some characters you may recognize.
The guy who directed The Fifth Element and Lucy.
Oh snap!
Oh shit!
Lucy
was Fifth Element was an interesting one, definitely too.
I love Fifth Element.
It's a good film.
Yeah, he's doing this movie, and what's really cool is that this is the movie that really inspired sci-fi for the later. Like that's how we got Star Wars and Star Trek. Like this movie inspired all of it.
It's said that the original graphic novel is kind of what inspired every sci-fi.
Yeah, it's
or the majority of the sci-fi.
What got everything
afterwards,
going?
yeah.
Because what the crazy thing was is that it was so jam-packed with like all kinds of like crazy theoretical stuff and like what aliens might look like and all those other things if they were on one utopian society. Like it was one of those things, how like you were saying, like with Avatar, where the technology didn't exist.
Yeah.
To make something.
Yeah.
That
That's
like
probably
that.
that's probably the era when like a lot of like crazy films like that were coming out, like or books like iRobot and a lot of these films that are questioning.
Man, iRobot was.
Yeah, I feel
so
like
good.
I think that's probably that era, right? Like where like those kind of books were questioning like how society would fall if technology takes over, or it's just like the really sci-fi, like a lot of the sci-fi tropes that are now.
Yeah, Minority Report
like
came out around the same time as.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of those books came out around probably that same time.
I feel like I want another one of those.
Another one.
iRobot. Yeah, iRobot-esque, Minority Report-esque type, like futuristic type of movie.
The robot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm really into that kind of shit.
Really enjoyed it. But yeah, so I'm super stoked for this movie. It has the chick that played Enchantress, and
our
the guy
favorite
with the bat
movie,
and the guy that played Green Goblin in the
Chronicle.
No, well, he was the bad guy in Chronicle.
He was Green Goblin too. Yeah,
and he was also the Green Goblin in the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie. Yeah. So,
what do you mean he's not William Dafoe?
wait. He's not. I'm not gonna watch this film.
Yeah, I know.
I thought I was getting Willem Dafoe.
So I don't know how he was in Chronicle, but I watched him in Spider-Man, and yeah,
Was he sort of not a great actor?
I mean, from what, honestly, I don't think anybody could have been a great actor with what he was given. You know?
Yeah.
Was he just as like depressed, kind of like sad? Was he a sad goblin?
He was like a teenage angst goblin.
Yeah, so it's almost kind of like in Chronicles, kind of thing. He's teenage angst, wasn't popular, showed the signs of retaliating with kind of a gun thing. Well, then he gets friends, and then one of the friends died. Movie. Yeah,
you guys just it's Spider-Man again.
That was my
one job.
That was Benji. Yeah,
I don't know why I did that. Anyways, but yeah, this movie it looks like it's gonna be a pretty like cool cast because I feel like the people they picked, they seem to have really good chemistry.
Yeah.
As far as like partners.
I'm not going to disagree. No, I'm not agreeing with anybody in this statement, but the trailer was really fucking good. And I think they picked a great song for the trailer. The Beatles, because great fucking song, and but it just made the mood.
Yeah, and that's the other thing though,
good.
Is that they had to get I'm so bad. Ooh. What are the two Beatles that are alive?
Paul McCartney or Ringo Starr. Okay.
They had to sign off on that song.
Oh yeah. Well, all four of them do, because here's a little. I'm a huge Beatle fan, and so I know the fact that they all have to agree on a choice like that.
Yeah.
For it to go through, so it wasn't just Paul. It would have been Paul, Ringo, and then Yoko Ono, everybody's favorite singer. Look her up, her vocals if you haven't. It's so good. And Olivia Harrison, George Harrison's wife. Yeah. They all have to agree on it.
Yeah.
So maybe with that one he was just like, fuck it, I'll do it. Like just signing off on that. But usually with Beatles shit, they all do. So the fact that everybody was like,
they agreed to allow that song in that movie. Of course they probably saw some of the source material.
Yeah.
And saw it. So I was like, man, there's something behind here that's like, oh man, this is gonna be some pretty incredible stuff.
It really made that the trailer so good. Like it gave it the mood that's super melancholy.
It gave it that feeling.
Well, maybe a cameo.
Hopefully, Paul McCartney's gonna show up.
What was really cool?
Some aliens out here.
I've got blisters on these fingers.
They both show up. Really bad cameo.
What I'm really glad they didn't do is the.
Oh yeah!
They did that in the Spider-Man one.
Oh my god! And what you were saying earlier, it's the same fucking song.
They used the song in everything. The Spider-Man trailer had that. That I heard in the Avengers trailer, probably that I heard in Captain America's Winter Soldier. That I heard in so many fucking films.
Yeah, it's only
it's
so overly used.
you're picturing like a menacing thing come down, but then it turns out it's just like a ship or something that's not doing anything. Like, come on.
Yeah. It's just a picture of guys walking in the street in New York City.
Newspapers.
It's like, but why though?
There's no point in it. But yeah, this trailer, it just, that music made it fucking amazing. It made it super melancholy and like dark. It felt dark.
Yeah.
Because that song just feels dark in any case, but with all the scenery in the background.
Darker superhero movies are always better.
Yeah.
Even whatever comic book, just the darker tends to be better.
The more realness.
Like, what was the dark one? Deadpool. It was really good. And
dude,
Wolverine,
I freaking love. Okay,
I went to that rated R.
I went to that movie when it first came out, bro. I made the mistake of showing up late. I was on the front row and I was looking up the entire time at the movie screen. I was so pissed.
Yeah. So here's the deal. I went into that movie,
and then okay, keep going.
Thanks. I went into that movie not a fan of Deadpool. Mainly because the only thing I had seen of Deadpool, I love his outfit, but I saw the video game, and that video game I think is absolute garbage. Yeah. The comedy in it I think is not very good. But watching that film, I fucking loved it. I think Ryan Reynolds is a great actor, just in any case.
Dude, I freaking...
And he did so good as Deadpool. The girl who is the female lead, the girl from Firefly. Yeah, she's... I forgot what her name is, but she's like the psychic chick, or the prostitute.
The Serenity?
Not psychic. Serenity, is that her name? She's the prostitute girl.
Oh, the prostitute, okay. Not
yeah, I can't remember her name. She did a fucking amazing job in that film. She looked super fucking hot in it. And as a fucking lead, she was killing it. And I don't know, everybody in that film did really good. And I really enjoyed it. Not going into it, not a fan of Deadpool.
Yeah, well, Ryan Reynolds definitely, he embodies that. That's almost, it's his sense of humor. So it makes it easier. I feel like it definitely is something that flows very well. He's not forcing anything. And I'd be curious of how many like lines he actually wrote or said, fuck you, I'm saying this kind of thing.
Yeah. He definitely did a better Deadpool than a Green Lantern.
Green Lantern?
Latin.
A Green Lantern?
He's like, at least this suit isn't
CGI. Yeah, he's like, whatever you don't make my suit animated in green.
Dude, the freaking baby hand, that killed me, dude. That killed me. I want to watch that again.
It's a good film.
That's
one of the superhero films that I was just like, the dialogue in that film. Look, this is my other problem with superhero films. The dialogues are very stock superhero fucking.
I must save them. I am good guy.
Deadpool, just the writing was really good in it. Like the comedy was fucking.
I think
great.
It's better when someone's not a good guy and like maybe they're good / bad, but they still like they actually have those moralities of hey, maybe that guy's robbing something. I'm helping out. I need that.
I think that's what really what made Pirates of the Caribbean so good.
It's a fly.
Oh, that is someone else's flashlight. This is but I think that's really what made Pirates of the Caribbean really good was Jack Sparrow, and like how he wasn't like, I mean, towards the later movies he was like,
oh, you're amazing.
Let me be a good guy.
Go from tree to tree magically with coconuts.
But like in the first movies, like it was really like, oh, whose side is he really on? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
kind of
his
side.
Yeah, he was like, I'm doing this because this is saving my ass. I'm not doing it for anybody else.
Right.
He's good at playing the board.
So I really hope that well, they're not good, but they're not bad. I hope that's what the Valerian has as far as the characters in development.
Yeah, well, it seems kind of like the female lead is going to be kind of just a bitchy kind of character. Not necessarily evil, but it seems like she might have some stuff going on.
From what I looked up, they don't have like a romantic relationship. It's kind of just
good. I'm
flirty friend.
Yeah.
Which honestly, most shows like that's where they blossom is when you have that kind of chemistry of not dating, will the date, kind of thing. Yeah. Is that I feel like really.
Yeah, well, that's what I like about
but
going
never
to TV.
dating, though.
Going to TV real quick, like that 70s show. They ended up doing it later on, but in the beginning, it's like it was kind of like a will they, won't they, but they got together. Most shows, that's where they end.
Which character?
Donna and Eric.
Yeah, how did they were together from like the very beginning?
They were pretty much together. There was like 3 episodes until they actually got together.
Got it, and then
and that's what I loved about that show because it's like we're not gonna fuck around with like this relationship that's gonna last until 7 seasons, and the last episode they get married or some bullshit.
I don't know, like being like X-Files and Bones and some other shows, like they do really good with that sexual tension. It blooms off.
I can't remember what show I was watching recently. Actually, Community. I mentioned it last time. Finally finished Community, and they do a pretty good job as far as like the main character and.
I can't even remember the main character.
I can't remember what his name is. Joel McHale. I can't remember what his character's name. The douchebag dude. The guy with the gel back hair.
He has that one other television show. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, the guy in the suit. Him and the character Annie. Do you remember Annie?
Yeah.
Is she okay?
What do you mean?
She. Okay, Annie?
Oh, I thought you were I thought she had an accident. Like, what happened? Like, tell me the story. No, their relationship was pretty good because it was. I mean, it was brought up in some episodes. It was kind of heavy with their relationship, and then the rest of the episodes is just everybody being them fucking selves.
I think it's so.
I think it's an awesome
funny
way
that they name one of the characters Britta.
Yeah, Britta's like a weird.
Her filter was good.
Yeah, but I think shows like that, like shows that do that kind of thing, is awesome. Which is why I stopped watching like anime. Some animes, all the romantic ones, because it's a lot of like,
oh sensei,
oh my god, I hate this kid. But they have to be together.
Yeah, voluntary plug for the Casuals Anime
Watch
Podcast.
the Casuals, yeah. But that's the thing about animes, where they're like a lot of the romance ones, or not even romance, but a lot of animes that involve romance. It's like, oh, I hate this fucking guy, and then they go into class, they're like, you guys are sitting next to each other, and they're like, oh,
that's
shit.
Okay, so that's because of the very super common setting that they try to put it in to make it relatable to a lot of. Okay, let's get into that.
Yeah, no, I get it. That's kind of what got me off of it.
The formula.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It's just anything with a formula like that just kind of bugs me.
But going back to the whole universe with like Marvel, which this movie is going to be good. So the new trailer for the remake of The Mummy came out as well.
I have not seen it either.
So I watched it. Right, it's with Tom Cruise.
Yes.
I mean, it's going to be good.
Another movie of him running.
Tom Cruise. Yeah, he's doing a lot of running, a lot of short things.
Yeah.
But essentially, it's not going to be like the one that came out.
Good.
Yeah,
I like the first one.
They're really taking a lot of the comedy out of it. Think of it as Mummy, Mission Impossible. That's what it is. The reason for that, though, but what's really interesting is how they're not deciding to take that original Mummy series and continue it into this new world that they're doing.
It's just basically.
They're like restarting, like Pirates.
Yeah, well, did you guys know?
Pirates is going right into it.
Did you guys know that the Brandon Fraser Mummy was a remake of the original 50s Mummy with Boris Karloff?
Yeah.
And that one was super serious. There was like no comedy in that one. So it's kind of going back to...
That's what people were saying.
That's what I feel. One. Yeah, it's going back to like the original.
Back more serious.
Which is cool, because I love that film, and I'm a big fan of those monster films.
Yeah.
And it was a really good film.
I really hope they do it well, because if the Pirates movies are any indication, like they know how to make entertaining movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as like what an audience wants to see, because I don't care what you say about the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I'm actually interested. Like the story gets me every time.
That's the thing. I enjoy watching
it. It hooks me.
Yeah,
that's my thing. Is they can make a good film, but can they make a good? Can they make another Godfather or Citizen Kane or you know what I mean? That's the thing. Because the Pirates of the Caribbean is an awesome film.
I mean, they're really going for that because they're more. It's more of a.
It's just let's make money.
They want to do that universe thing. You know what I mean? So hopefully they can put it off correctly, because who else? What other monsters do they need? They need
Dracula.
Werewolf.
They need the werewolf.
They need a werewolf.
The Invisible Man.
The Invisible Man.
Well, yeah, the big one's for sure. Dracula, werewolf,
Frankenstein.
Invisible Man guy.
Invisible Man was awesome. Yeah.
Hollow Man.
The creature under the lake. I can't remember what his name was.
Black Lagoon.
The Black Lagoon.
The
creature. I think he was just called, or like the lake creature.
Mudkip, right? That's his name, Mudkip.
Mudkip.
Well, so that's what, about 6. I just know.
Are they trying to like bring back that universe? Is that what it is?
They're gonna make a
Temple Doom,
an ultimate movie.
Temple Doom was the shit.
Yeah, they're gonna make a movie where ultimately it has all of these things colliding into one, like Marvel.
That's cool.
They're all gonna be in the same universe.
I mean,
who's the bad guy in it was DC universe? That was the bad guys. What was that temple called? It had like that mud guy. And it's the opposite of the League of Justice. It was that
the
Injustice League.
The group of Injustice.
No, that was not the Injustice League.
I can't remember.
It's like something Doom.
Temple of Doom.
The Doom 6, Doom 9, Doom 69.
Doom something.
Doom 69.
Oh.
What's the speed limit?
So they're just gonna.
You know what the speed limit of sex is?
It's 69.
No, 68. Because if you hit 69, you have to flip. Turn around.
Come on, okay.
Not funny. But yeah, so
that'd be cool if they like bring back. If
they do it good,
films.
what I like to see. Okay, this is what I like. I like it when someone says a movie idea And I'm like, man, there's no way that could be good. And then I get proven wrong. I was like, oh shit, that's great. Like Lego Movie, I was like, oh man, that movie's gonna suck. Like, how the hell are they gonna do that? And then bam, oh dude, that was like a dope
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I've never seen the film, but
dude, I saw it.
How was it?
I actually went and watched
Legion of Doom.
It was
Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
I actually watched it, and it was like, I saw it at a $3 movie theater, and I would say it was worth every one of those $3.
I believe it.
Because man, it looked like someone's it looked like a 15-year-old shot it, because he had like a really cool idea. He's like, oh, what if Abraham Lincoln was a vampire hunter?
Oh,
well, see, here's my biggest problem with that film.
$3.
It came out around the time that like the actual Lincoln film came out.
Yeah, it was like a few months.
Yeah, and my thing was like, what the fuck is Abraham Lincoln becoming like the big movie thing right now?
Well, you know why, right?
Why is that?
Because he was innocent.
Alright. So that's it for our podcast. We're never recording again.
No, I think I'm done. I quit.
Yeah.
But the only thing that bugged me about that one movie is like the axe thing, is where all of a sudden he can, like, I just apparently he was a really strong guy. He's like shot a tree with an axe. Like, that's never gonna come into like play when you're hunting a vampire. Is, oh, thank God he happened to throw a wooden thing at me. Like, no, it's a normal swing with an axe is gonna be like.
Yeah, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a movie. I spent $3.
Yeah, you can't complain.
Can't complain. Cool. Well, finally, we'll transition into our lesser known, not really talked about movie or TV show portion of the podcast, where I think any of us watch shit.
I haven't seen TV in a while. I've been watching Finnish Community.
Did you? Oh,
I haven't been able to catch up on The Magicians.
I watched a couple more episodes, and
how's it going?
I'm liking it so far.
It's very slow.
I don't like the friend, the girl.
The girl that he.
So before you kind of like, you kind of get pissed off, like how pissed off she is, kind of thing. But it actually kind of goes into it at the very end, and it has a really good twist on it.
No.
Well,
that you're like,
it better.
Okay.
Storytelling at its best.
I think her character is pretty shit.
But wait, like the smart chick?
Not as a person. I just think it's developed terribly.
Is it the nerdy smart chick or like the original like
the one that tries to
friend?
help him?
No, the really
one
hot
that
friend.
doesn't like the one that's not saying, "Hey, you need to sell it." Just we need to grow up together, kind of thing. She takes him to the interview in the first one, and the guy's dead.
Yeah, well, the friend, right? Like the original friend. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's a shit character. But we'll see.
Give it time. I'm sure there's gonna be a cool twist. Talking about twist.
Me and Benji have been watching Westworld. I'm not caught up yet. I'm almost like 1-2 episodes away.
I still have to start watching it.
I'm 4 episodes.
My brother.
Oh, he's only 4. I'm further than you.
Yeah, my brother keeps on trying to sell me on it.
It's very.
Just watch it.
I get now that I finished Community.
It's kind of not like, oh, it's these people going to the park. It's actually focusing a lot on the robots, and it's better. I thought, and then it goes into basically just when you have corporations, just. There's always a second motive
What's
that you
really
don't know.
bugging me is that for how smart some of these people are, there's a lot of things I get by.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, really? I'm like, that's so stupid. And then, but I'm like, whatever, it's a TV show. But it's a really good replacement for Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I hear there's a lot of naked people on slabs.
Yeah.
And I'm all for that.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's tipping me over the top of watching this film. And also, I'm not going to have any Game of Thrones to watch, so...
Yeah, which...
We'll try to fill that in.
Wait, where are we? We're in December?
So we have another, 6 months for new Game of Thrones?
Dude, I can't wait
for that. When winter is coming, you need winter. It's kind of hard to make.
Is this going to be the last season of Game of Thrones, did they say?
Global warming.
It's the first... It's
the first part of the last season,
It's the first part of the last season, yeah.
I hate when they do that kind of shit.
It's... Honest, I think it has to do... Well, just... Because, like, when they're books like that, they almost... It's really weird how they're doing it. Is this next season is going to be a lot of backtracking and filling information in. I mean, and then the 7th one is going to be...
You already know there's going to be a spinoff.
Yeah.
Of somewhere.
Yeah, that's like, going to be that crippled kid.
You do not...
Just all day sitting out.
Wait, I'm telling you, you do not let something like that just go.
Because it's a really good cash cow.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Like, how the hell are you not going to milk it?
They're probably going to do like a young Eddard Stark.
What has HBO had? What has
that would actually pretty good.
Yeah, but what has HBO
not that actor,
had
he looked
where
weird.
they milked it?
Oh, yeah.
What
show has HBO had in recent years that they milked?
I just recently started getting HBO.
Mr. Show.
Yeah, because like if you look at other hit TV shows like Breaking Bad
Better Call Saul.
Better
Which
Call
is funny,
Saul.
is that's actually a play on word. Saul Goodman is like, it's kind of like that kind of accent, that ghetto accent of Saul Goodman.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Or like a freaking Walking Dead.
Talking Dead, The Other Walking Dead. There's like
Fear
7
the
other
Walking
fucking...
Dead.
Oh, which is shite.
Really?
Is
Is it really that
so
bad?
bad? Well, it doesn't like, it kind of like, in the first Walking Dead is, you find out like, oh hey, the first season or end of first season, kind of second season.
Dude, the first
They're like,
season?
oh, it turned airborne, and then we realized that, then all of a sudden, in the Fear of the Walking Dead, immediately it's airborne, and you're like, what the fuck? No. They didn't know that, like... They even went through, like, how it started off this way, but then went into, you have it this whole time. If it's that easy to figure out that everyone has it if they just die, this would have been a shock. So, like, they're just throwing shit in the wind and hoping it flies in the right direction.
Yeah, because, what's it called?
Sounds
the
bad.
first season, I remember when I watched the first season, years ago.
Yeah.
I stayed up all night, and
It was
I
good.
binge-watched all of it. It was
Yeah.
fantastic. I was like, man, there's no way this show can suck. Because, I mean, you can't really do much. I mean, honestly, like, after a while, like, it's
the same shit.
It's the same thing over and over and over. Like, and like I stopped watching after the prison.
Yeah. That was pretty much a good place to stop, actually. Like, it gets to a point where, like, okay, if you find a place, just dig a fucking giant hole, and you're fucking good.
Bro, you see pictures on the internet all the time of, like, perfect zombie fortresses.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, the zombies aren't even really a threat. I mean, unless you're retarded. And, like, they're not, like, Left 4 Dead zombies.
Yeah.
Where they have different types.
And then they're running, which was the key thing.
Yeah.
They're emaciated. Like, I mean, once they get into big numbers, sure, but it's so easy to cool them before that point.
I hated how, like, someone pointed it out when the two cop dudes, when they're, like, fighting
Shane
each other.
and, Rick.
Yeah, when they're fighting each other,
Shane,
like,
Shane.
in, like, the junkyard. And they're trying to run from the zombies.
Oh, yeah.
How the zombies randomly get faster for no reason. And it's like, what the
It's
hell?
always like that horror movie where they're running as fast as they can, and the killer's walking, but he still manages to keep up with him. Like,
It's like, how? But yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. I'm cool off of just watching Westworld and.
What would you think would be a good spin-off of Game of Thrones? I think that young Eddard Stark with a different actor would
the
be
young
good.
version, also a good. So, doesn't go into it. This one would be basically. I mean, I can see a movie or something. Is a startup of when Ned Stark and Baratheon. What's his name? Baratheon.
Oh yeah, no Stanley.
The king. That was the last name. I can't remember.
King?
No, the Matt, basically him losing his power and like going through all of that.
Yeah.
That would be a good show series. Also, so I've actually read a lot of the books.
Nerd.
Basically is when the Daenerys Stormborn. What's her last name?
Daenerys Stormborn.
Daenerys
So
Stormborn.
Stormborn is when that family came from Valeria when they flew over and the dragons basically took everything over.
Well,
is that would be a good thing? You know, just
I want to see the rest of the world.
if I remember correctly,
geologically, where they're at.
Apparently, it's supposed to mimic actually Earth, like it is Earth. George R. R. Martin has actually said it is Earth.
Yeah.
So it's place plus magic. So I mean, if it's Earth, then that means these are all relatable to
these areas. Yeah.
These areas.
Then there's other areas we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Tons of other areas.
Oh yeah. If I remember correctly, George R. R. Martin wrote. All right.
Yeah.
He wrote a book that has like a lot of the stories before like the Great War.
Kinda like
It's called like the Knights. It's Knight something.
Yeah, that would be a pretty
Kinda
good
like
spin-off.
the
they could probably-
Silmarillion, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a pretty good spin-off. They can probably do a lot with
Which they probably will,
those stories.
with or without his permission.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, right? Because you got to make that money, boy.
So before we finish up, I want to talk about a film. It's by Alfred Hitchcock. So in the old person corner over here, it's called Rope. That I think you guys should watch at some point. Maybe it'll be a film of the week, but
Well, I'm afraid not.
so so this is what this film is about. One of my favorite actors in it, Jimmy Stewart. So it's about two guys who were in a class with Jimmy Stewart, who was a teacher. I forgot what he was teaching, but they were talking about what would the best murder be. How can you get away with the best murder?
So just get perfect murder.
So what this film is about is these two guys strangled a dude, put him in a case or like a drawer or some like a box in the living room, and then invited his teacher and a bunch of other people to come in and see if anybody would figure it out. Because they're trying to get away with his murder. So they kind of put hints here and there, and they're trying to... Then they start freaking out because people are getting like close to figuring it out. Such a good fucking film.
That sounds really stupid.
That actually is upsetting.
It
may be a good movie.
Awesome film.
No. Why are they getting nervous?
Well, because people start figuring it out.
No shit.
I know, but they were trying to get away with his murder, and they thought his teacher would be cool with it because they had this conversation, about what the best way to do it. And then they're trying to pull.
So basically, the murder they made, they're trying to get it.
They're trying to actually do it in real life.
Honestly, in real life, it's actually pretty easy to do murder.
Oh yeah,
random person street, kill them. I mean,
sure, yeah. I mean, committing a murder is super easy. Getting away with it is the hard part.
Yeah,
actually, even get away. I mean, if you kill a random person.
Remember what I was saying earlier? How about some things sound really fucking stupid, but they turn out to be really good? Hoping this is one of those things.
Well, it is Alfred Hitchcock. That being said, it's going to be dialogue, like it's super dialogue heavy. Yeah. So if you're not into those kind of films, you won't be into it.
Yeah.
But it's Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the general premise is like, hey, let's see if we get away with this murder. Let's make all these people try and figure it out. Oh shit, they're figuring it out.
Well, they don't necessarily. I might have described it wrong. It's not like they're trying to have people figure it out, but they just invite people, and it's not like they're like, hey, here's a fucking, I killed a guy. They're just inviting people to a party. And then people start like figuring it out without. They're not necessarily doing it. They're kind of celebrating. Hey, we killed a guy and got away with the murder
without celebrating it.
Without celebrating, and then it's kind of like it kind of fits into like the mentality that like humans have this kind of thing where you kind of feel validated when you have people around your crime and nobody figures it out. That's a real thing that happens.
Recognition.
With serial killers, they do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
If you know John Wayne Gacy, he's a guy. A serial killer.
Oh yeah, no. My thing was like, I thought they were.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I definitely explained it wrong.
Their goal was
to get
them.
No. So they just invite people, and it's like one of those things where it's like we're feeling validated because nobody figured out our murder. Because if you just murder a guy and bury him, that you just did that. There's no risk of ever getting caught.
Yeah.
There's like we want to get away with this fucking murder.
Well,
and I mean, it's fucking good.
I guess we'll
so good
when it comes, we'll do it on week
one
3
of these days.
Yeah, it's a great film. Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah. Who would have thought?
So you need to think of what movie you're gonna do.
I had one when we said Minority Report, and then I got so excited the way you talked about it, I forgot it.
Yes, I forgot that Minority Report was the film, but I'm so fucking excited now about it.
Movie.
Cool. Well, cool. I think this is a good spot to leave off on. Yeah, cool. Yeah, good stuff. Shit, man. Empty promises.
Yeah.
My life.
I'm gonna start the logo this week. You have some other ideas we want to work on. Hopefully, get out eventually. But thank you guys for joining us and our sleepy, food comatosic state.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear God. But hopefully we'll. Yeah. So we won't be as sleepy next time.
Hopefully not. Yeah, we got to not eat before.
Yeah.
We'll eat after.
Yeah. Got to be naughty before? Is that what I mean? Got to be naughty?
In this house.
Cool. Well, we appreciate you guys sticking with us. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this with your friends if they like movies. We always really appreciate feedback. That's how we make this podcast better for you and for us. So just let us know, maybe if there's something you want us to talk about, we'll give our opinions.
What film do you want us to watch?
Yeah.
We can try to get a hold of it and watch it, talk about it.
Yeah. I don't know. The internet.
And maybe
it's so hard to find films nowadays.
Maybe, make this a less shitty podcast.
Yes.
So one day our director won't abandon us.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
Signing off.
For the week.
Today. I don't know what this build-up was.
We're ad-libbing right there. That's... Okay. Anyways, you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.
Woo-woo.
Peace.